Hi everybody, welcome to the video surprise of the day. Today's video is a surprise on a 2024 Lexus NX350H. I'm going to compare the premium versus the luxury and I'm going to tell you what's the difference. Please make sure to subscribe button, the bell icon will notify new videos, and I really appreciate that thumbs up. Okay, and let's get started here. First of all, welcome. So I have a service loaner since my vehicle is in the shop. I did a video on the Lexus NX350H, the luxury trim. So this is the premium trim. So this one has the 18-inch wheels. It does have the optional roof rack you can see over there. The beautiful color you see here is atomic silver. Of course, there are a lot of other colors. I just happen to land with another atomic silver as well too. So I just want to mention some of the differences between the luxury one and the premium one. And a little bit about the engine again, even though that it's a different model, this one makes 240 horsepower at 6,000 RPM. Maximum torque is 167 and 3,200 RPM. And it uses premium fuel. Yes, it has the two latches on the top and also the noise out of the passenger compartment. EPA has 39 overall, 41 city, 37. Okay, let's take a look at the front driver door here, and we notice that there's the power windows, power locks, three-way settings for the seats. You got new lux, you got lumbar support. It's only one-way lumbar unless you want to go to a luxury model and you get two-way. The display is not flashing. It's a 14-inch display. It's an option, by the way. And let's start it up here. So we start up, all the lights come up to do the system tests. Of course, you got the temperature gauge on the left and the fuel on the right. And the range there tells you how many miles before you do require maintenance. And the vehicle currently has 4,076 miles on this loaner. And you see these arrows here on the steering wheel. Those refer to the heads-up display. Some people love it and some people not so much. And you can flip to different pages for that. Also have the odometer setting. Yes, it's gloss black. And also you got the gas door filler and the lift gate. On the left over here, also you got the light settings. On the right, you got the wiper functions in particular. So you also could change it to say intermittent for the back window as well too. So that's pretty nice. Also, you got the paddle shifter, to mention that. And the map are great. Uses Google. You can say, hey Lexus for a function. Climate control settings are all over there. And easily access, and you can turn the knob to change different temperature. Eco, normal, sport. And there's a little storage compartment over here. So if you have the luxury model, it's the same thing. You got the base model, still the same thing. This is the premium model, which is in the middle in the US. Yes, you could shift the shifters pretty much like you find in the older Prius and stuff like that. Very simple to use and learn. Nice size console compartment. And the seats are perforated. Notice that the driver and front passenger are perforated. In the back, they're not perforated. So keep that in mind. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about the back seats later on. But the visibility is not bad out in the back. You also have the different lights, including the moonroof, sunroof settings, SOS for help. Also, this one has the sunroof, no panoramic roof. You find a panoramic roof maybe in the luxury model or is an additional option package. So the vehicle's off, then it looks like this over here. Material fit and finish is excellent. And you also notice the perforations in the seats makes it more cushy and more comfortable. I feel that the luxury model, the seats are a little bit more cushy, which is even better. But I don't know how much is that. You want to pay that extra price. Sun visor test 3, 2, 1. It's probably like a 8 out of 10. Just look at the front passenger here. Same material overall as you find in the driver's side. No lumbar support settings, and pretty reasonable seating space as well too. So visibility is still great through the A pillars in particular. Now let's take a look at the back seat, which I tell you is a little different from the luxury model than this model. And this one also has the premium sound system, which is really pioneer. And the material here is okay, it's new lux, but it doesn't have perforation. One big thing is if you live in a very hot climate area or it gets really hot and you're wearing shirts and stuff like that, it could be a little bit sticky, doesn't feel that comfortable. Perforation on the seats makes it more comfortable and more enjoyable. But visibility out of the second row is pretty nice if you're looking at the first row in particular. Yes, you got the vents, you got the map pockets. Okay, so you notice that the material is not bad. New Lux is actually pretty good, very low maintenance. You don't have to do much. Yes, there's enough leg room overall. Yes, the vehicle is a little bit dirty. It's a service loaner, and pardon me on that. So please excuse that. Yes, there's two cup holders here, which is really nice in particular. So if you have no passenger in the middle row, you could put some drinks there as well too. So premium actually fits a lot of people. Don't want to spend a whole lot. Also has a dome light. Let's look at the back over here. Plenty of storage. There's a little storage sections, I guess if you call that, right? Yes, there is some tow hitch and screwdriver and other tools, including the wheel lock. And there's storage for other components that you could purchase on the side as well too, from Lexus, I assume. And also, this is the 12-volt battery. Notice that it wasn't in the front, it's over here. So if you have RX, it's also going to be in the back. It's a hybrid, and that's where they store the 12-volt battery. So let's see right there. The hybrid battery is under the second seat. All right. So also, there's a nice cover to cover your goods if you decide to put some goods in the trunk. NX350H. All right. And this is a tonic silver. I do want to show you the tires and also a quick road test. So these are run flat. Unfortunately, no spare tire. 235/60 R18, if I'm reading that correctly, upside down. And it looks pretty good. The 18-inch wheels actually feel lighter than the 20-inch when you find a luxury model. So I could say it feels lighter weight overall. The vehicle just feels a little bit more powerful, I guess. Is that the right word? You know, you don't have unspun weight, I guess that was referred to. So you have the 20-inch wheels. It feels a little bit heavier, a little bit slower. But the 18-inch, you also have the ability to find different tires as well. If you decide not to get one flat, you can actually buy an inflator kit. So that's my review of the NX350H, the premium model, compared to my Lexus NX350H luxury model. All right, so will you pay $54,000 or so for, say, the premium, or you want to pay around $58,000 for the luxury model? That's up to you. But overall, both of the vehicles are quite similar. It's just the seating, the wheels. Maybe it comes in a option packages. Maybe you want the panel roof, for example. Could be option packages that you want to look at that could change the price. So great vehicle. I think it's the right size for me. If you need a lot of storage, probably want to look at the RX or something bigger. Hopefully this video helps you out. I really appreciate a thumbs up, comment, to share. Please leave it below. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.